BBC Archive Voices. Paul McCartney. The World at One. Broadcast on BBC Radio 4, 26th of March, 1968.
What exactly have you been doing? How do you meditate?
You sit down, you relax, and then you repeat a sound to yourself. And it sounds daft, but it's just a system of relaxation. And that's all it is, there's nothing more to it. So that we meditated for about 5 hours a day in all, sort of 2 hours in the morning and maybe 3 hours in the evening. And then the rest of the time we slept, ate, sunbathed, and had fun,
Mark came back a bit early and he described this place as a holiday camp. Would you agree?
Yes. Well, it is a bit like that, I mean, but that's a good description. That's not disparaging.
How much did it cost you?
I don't know. It's very cheap, I mean, it's not like your Hilton hotels.
But the Maharishi has been criticised rather a lot for taking a very commercial outlook.
Yes, but that's got to happen. People must... Anybody who takes money, people are going to criticise. But every religion or every institution takes money. It's got to have money to keep it going, I mean, he himself has got nothing. He's got a robe, a pair of sandals, and a chair, and he eats nuts and stuff, I mean, he hasn't got a lot of money himself. He doesn't use it on anything. He hasn't got flashy cars or anything. All the money goes to set up academies, that's the whole point of the money. So that, there are a lot of churches in the world far richer and who take more money.
One Indian MP accused this place of being an espionage centre. You, in fact, of being a spy for the West.
Well, don't tell anyone. It's true.
It is.
We're spies, yes. The four of us have been spies. Actually, I'm a reporter, and I joined the Beatles for that very reason. But the story's out next week in the paper, which will be nameless.
Jane, did you go for a holiday, or did you go to meditate as well?
Oh, to meditate, yes.
And what effect has it had on you? This presumably is your first big meditation.
I think it calms you down. It's hard to tell because it was so different, life out there. It'll be easier to tell now that I'm back and we're doing sort of ordinary things, to see just what it does.
Isn't this purely an escape from the hurry and scurry of the Western world?
No, it's to train you to be calm in the hurry and scurry. That's the point of it, not to escape it. It's just the opposite.
Thank you both very much.
Woman's Hour. Broadcast on BBC Radio 4, 24th of February, 1972.
We just took off from London, and we didn't want to go through sort of the whole established agent thing and managers and all that kind of stuff. So we just took off in a van, just like a gang of people going on, touring holiday kind of thing. And the first sign we noticed was Nottingham. So we turned off there and we went to the university. We said, can we play here? And the fellow said, yeah, great. They got us a hall and that. So we played there, and we've been doing that ever since. We've been to York, Hull, Newcastle.
With no publicity,
Lancaster,
just
no
turning
publicity
up.
at all. Just turning up in the afternoon. Turn up in the afternoon. Say, have you got a hall? And they hustle around. They get us a hall for that night, and we play, and then they've been full.
Is this how you like it?
Well, I like it like that because there's no pressure on the group. Then you see, I mean, if it's all worked out very long in advance, and you're in my position, which is not having played for a long time. So I mean, I before this tour, I felt a bit rusty, or else I felt like I might be rusty.
Yeah.
You know that feeling when you haven't been playing for a long time.
Yeah.
So I just thought, well, to just cover myself and the group, we'll just play things which are sort of unannounced. So there'll be no lines of pressmen sort of sitting there and saying, oh, he's not as good.
Yes,
Oh, blimey, that was terrible. Oh, they played a wrong note. The kind of people we're playing to really largely don't sort of notice. They just come for a dance.
Yeah.
So we all just have a good time,
Well, what are you travelling with? Have you just got a big van or what?
We've got a great big lorry with all the equipment in it, 3-tonner with the equipment in it, and we're in a transit van with the dogs and the kids.
So who does the driving?
Well, we do.
You mean you do, and Linda does?
I did a bit, yeah, but mainly Henry and Denny.
Who are Henry and Denny?
2 guitarists in the group.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?